Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Easter weekend. Had some nice weather. The rain out here in Illinois, anyways, stayed off until I'm assuming kids could find their Easter eggs. But glad to be with you all again another Monday. So thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about something that happened to me this weekend. Um, as all of you know, I stepped into my entrepreneurial journey full time around January, mid January. But over the course of the last couple years, I've been coming to the point where I wanted to do that. And this weekend, I was at a couple of networking events. One in particular was a women's event in Chicago, and I really enjoyed it. And I was reminded of something by one of the women, wonderful women that I was speaking with. It was a small group, very nice, um, and it was female entrepreneurs, of course. But I don't know if I've said this before, but I am somewhat of an introvert. And, over the course of Marissa working with me and helping me to come out of or I should say, push the boundaries of my comfort zone, which actually I talked a lot about this weekend, to be honest with you. Um, I am able to better do events like that. So initially, I'm nervous. Initially, I don't know what to expect, but I sometimes surprise myself because once I get into it or into a conversation with someone, it turned out to be a great conversation. So why I'm so hesitant at the beginning, I still don't know. I'm trying to work through that, process that, improve that. But anyway, I was able to talk about this group actually to a couple of the women because I think they would be perfect for, those are the type of members that we have, women who are successful in what they're doing in their entrepreneurialism. And so I am in the process of inviting them to the group. However, I was talking to one of them, and she, talking about this group, I told her how many, members that we have. And I used a word, and I won't use it. It wasn't a bad word or anything. Well, let me say it wasn't a curse word. It was a word that shouldn't be in my vocabulary. But I just used a word, a normal everyday word, and she was like, "No, she said, don't think that way. Pat yourself on the back. I mean, you and your friend Marissa, I told about Marissa, um, have been able to get together over 170 women in one group. That is an accomplishment. No small feat, and something that both Marissa and I should be proud of. She was talking to me. I know Marissa is, and I am too. But it just kind of reminded me that I personally still have words in my vocabulary that I should really only be using in other situations. So not in talking about my you know, this group or my entrepreneurial um journey, the things that I've been able to accomplish. I shouldn't be minimizing is basically the word I'm looking for. I shouldn't be minimizing those. And so it kind of pondering on it and thinking about it, coming away from that networking event made me feel really good. Good to see that, women are out there strong and they are making a difference, but that we can all come together and just enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's stories, because there were a few stories that were wonderful. How they got started, um, the success that they are achieving, but also their what's the word I'm looking for? Their journey, or their why, who they're called to serve. And there was another woman that I had met, and she is a grief counselor or coach, and she was kind of talking about different things that the different types of people that she works with, her clients. And she kind of gave a nice perspective on, or in another perspective on, the word grief. So you think of grief, excuse me, you think of someone who's lost someone in death, um, someone or in death, or lost something valuable to them, and that they're grieving over it. But there's all different types of grief. It doesn't necessarily have to even be related to death. It's a feeling over a situation, or a loss of some sort. And so she not only helps people who have lost, loved ones in death. I think specifically it's mothers who have lost children, but she helps moms with processing whatever grief or whatever situation that they've experienced in life that helps, or that has caused grief. But my point to it is that there's just uh, so many different ways that we as women can help. Even the same group of people, called to serve women. Marissa is called to help single mothers in finding their own path to financial security. Myself, called to help women, especially women of color, to find their voices, to become their own advocates, through speech, through public speaking. And there are many of you out there who are wanting to, or called to serve women, but we all do it in a different type of a capacity, and they're in a different group of women. So I loved being able to experience the stories, the paths that these women are walking on, and know that we can share that with each other, and we can, as a group, as a collective of strong women, strong, brilliant, beautiful women, we can help this world one person at a time. And I know that I'm talking about a couple of different things, but it's just, we've talked about networking and the importance of it. And even at this event that I was at, one of the women I was speaking with, she also said that, these types of events are so important. It's important for us all to align with each other, and I'm not talking about the same path alignment, but support each other, align with each other's goals, and our celebrate each other's accomplishments, to whatever degree to whatever point. Um, just how important that is. And again, Marissa and I have talked about this group, using it as a networking tool, not to sell anything, not to find clients, just to get to know each other. It's so important to know other women and their journeys, their stories. It's inspiring. It doesn't even matter what that journey or story is, it's just inspiring. So I learned that I should not be so reluctant to be involved with events like that, and not to shy away from them, because sometimes I am put in situations reluctantly. Not necessarily that I don't want to be there, but that the what's coming, knowing I have to talk to people. I don't have to feel that way. And so that is an improvement in my state of mind and my mindset that I am working on. I need to stop shying away from being social and embrace what comes from that. It's an awesome experience. And I've had it, through our podcasts and our roundtables here in this group. And I am able to start experiencing it more out, where I am with other women, face to face events. So I don't, I know I don't have to encourage any of you to, do things like that, because I know that many of you are, and you're to be commended. Um, keep it up, keep it up. And another thing is vocabulary. Like I said earlier, I still have some words like just, or, you know, kind of, they're like, they're not limiting words per se, but they're kind of like, well, I only did this, it makes it sound like what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, or the accomplishments that you have made are insignificant. But nothing we do as women, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, nothing we do is insignificant. And again, we always talk about celebrating the little accomplishments, the little goals achieved. Continue to celebrate those, and do continue to celebrate those. I've learned that. Oh, I was reminded, should I say, that it's important, and that we shouldn't feel that anything that we do is just, it's great. We need to pat ourselves on the back, because what we do is not easy. Um, we have to be in situations, we have to be in events that might be uncomfortable, but we have the strength to do it. We have the encouragement from either each other, or our mentors, or our close friends. We have encouragement to jump over that fear, and to get into whatever event, or whatever situation that we're on our way to. We have that system to help us, to push us forward. And I, to my dying day, will express appreciation, gratitude, um, that Marissa is in my life, that she has pushed me, encouraged me, guided me, helped me to this point. And I look forward to everything else that her and I are able to accomplish together and on our own. And so always, always pat on the back. Everything that we do is not easy, and we should give ourselves the celebration. We should give ourselves the credit that we are due. So that is what I wanted to share with you all today. Have a wonderful week. And Marissa will be back with you on Wednesday, and then her and I on Friday, same time, same channel, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we look forward to seeing you guys again. All right, everyone, take care. Thank you.